The purpose of this recording is to demonstrate how sight words, decodable words, and sentence reading can be practiced using Wonder's progress monitoring tools. You'll follow along by watching the cursor on the screen, but when I'm actually working with a student, I would have my finger or a pen or some other pointer to point to the word that we want the student to read. Notice that if the student makes a mistake, I'll wait 3 seconds. I'll just count 3 seconds in my head before giving the student the word. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy people together carry outside warm problem ago.
That word is certain. What's the word?
Certain.
Yes, certain.
Problem ago certain everyone for porch birth roar port work start shore store.
That word is verb. What's the word?
Verb.
Yes, verb. Right here?
Shore store verb.
Nice. You'll notice that when an error was made, we use something called standard error correction. So for example, with verb, I waited 3 seconds and the student hadn't read verb, so I said verb. I said, this word is verb. What's the word? The student says verb. And then I say, yes, verb. And then we go back 2 words and then read again to that word and continue. And so by the time the student has read the word again, he or she has read or seen or heard that word read correctly 4 times. We say the word is verb. What's the word? Verb. Yes, verb. Go back and then verb again. If the student makes an error, in this case the student paused and 3 seconds had passed and we corrected it. If the student just made an error, you would, right at the point of error, stop the student and do that. The word is blank. What's the word? Blank. Yes, blank. Go back and read. Now we'll move on to sentence reading. Remember that when we are reading the sentence, if you get stuck on a word or there's a word that you have to work out, that's okay. All of your brain power is going toward that word that you're working on though. So after you get the word worked out, go back to the beginning of the sentence and read the whole sentence so that your brain hears you read it smoothly. Okay? And then your brain will be able to understand or comprehend what the sentence is saying. So when you are ready, let's hear nice smooth reading right here.
I can hear the roar of the storm outside.
Nice job.
The boat left the shore long ago.
Great.
I am certain we can fix the problem.
Yes.
It is warm, so the people will sit on the porch.
Let's have you read that one more time in your smoothest reading. Go for it.
It is warm, so the people will sit on the porch.
Nice job.
Everyone can work together to carry my heavy bags.
Nice job. Let's just say that the student had made an error or had a tough time figuring out a word. Let's say people was a tricky word. I would stop the student and say, this word is people. What's the word?
People.
Yes, people. And then we back up to the beginning of the sentence. Now try to read it one more time.
It is warm, so the people will sit on the porch.
Nice.